at City Labs, right now we have different organizations that are co-working in the space that also are serving the neighborhood. So the project itself is both inward looking in the sense that it supports the organizations that are there by giving them a place to work and facilities that they share with each other, but also it's outward in the sense that it's supporting the needs of the neighborhood because all these organizations are serving the neighborhood. Many of these industrial buildings, and frankly a lot of commercial buildings in Boyle Heights, are owned by absentee landlords that are not really focused on reinvestment in reinvesting resources back into the neighborhood. And so over generations you have a neglected buildings. And so the amount of capital that is required just to bring these buildings, modernize them and renovate them is pretty significant. And so the kind of buyer that would have that amount of capital is a buyer that's likely not to be as focused in being able to turn that building towards a reuse that is compatible with the neighborhood uses or the neighborhood needs. And that's one of the unique challenges that Genesis LA and I were able to work together on. Through Genesis LA, we were able to get funding to renovate the buildings that are there and to add something more beautiful to the neighborhood, create a community asset. And now we also have, as a result of Genesis LA, a counter narrative, a narrative about how reinvestment and renovation of buildings can actually benefit the neighborhood, that not all change is bad, that there are changes that can be done, if done the right way, if done with the right partners, can really help support the residents that are still there. It's about the ability to be able to use the traditional mechanisms and tools of finance and think about those tools in a slightly different way, and having the confidence that if done correctly, with the right kind of vetting and the right kind of analysis around what the neighborhood needs, it's a win-win situation.